Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am going to click over to our other platform to make sure that we are going live inside of our group. And I hope and pray that it works. If not, I will continue recording and then I will upload it. Hey, everyone, looks like we are connected. So I'll be looking at two different monitors. So good morning to you and good morning to you, to all of our family inside of the Writer's Haven. I'm so glad that we're here. This is our brunch and learn. This is where we can come and get some free information so you can add this to your toolbox. I'm here to encourage you so you can write your book and get it done. I'm here to encourage you so you can stop sitting down on what God has given you. Your story matters, your voice matters. Guess what? Your message is important because your message is somebody's blueprint so they can be transformed, so they can be healed, so they can be inspired, empowered, and encouraged on this walk called life. I'm giving you guys everything that I didn't get when I started out writing. Um, I didn't know that I should have been connected to a book coach when I wrote my first book. And I made a lot of mistakes along the way. And I want to help you so you can be empowered to make an informed, powerful decision to write that book and get it done. If you wrote one book, we applaud you. Write another one. Okay. Just like we have the Bible. Before I go into this lesson, I wanted to share with you, just like we have the Bible, there are many men who have written several chapters, several, not chapters, but several, um, well, I guess it is a chapter, several chapters inside of the Bible. They've written several books. You can check out the major and the minor prophets. Guess what? God wants us to be his voice in the earth. Write that book and get it done. Okay, write that book and get it done. So today we're going to be talking about identify your audience. There is um, a certain thing that says that you are talking to your tribe, you're talking to your people. There are many people, I mean, billions of people here on the earth. I may not be able to reach them all. You may not be able to reach them all. But the people that God has called you to talk to, they're waiting for you. They want to hear from you. So come on, it's time for you to write that story, write that book. But the crucial part is to learn to identify who your audience is. Who has God called you to talk to? Who has God called you to share your story to? Somebody is out there waiting for you. So now is the time for you to write your book. So I want to say welcome back to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of the Writer's Haven. And this is a safe place. This is the zone free judgment zone. This is not a place where we point the finger. This is not a place where we condemn. This is not a place where we browbeat people. No, this is a safe space. I want to give you some information, but feel free to ask questions. Feel free to drop in a comment because I want to hear from you. So, today we're going to be talking specifically about clarity because clarity is what gives your message momentum, it gives your message some power, and it gives your message an authentic story. Can't nobody talk like you, can't nobody share your story but you. Okay, and here's one of the biggest um, reasons why people struggle with writing is because they don't know who they need to write for. This is why I'm here on today to share with you that it is so important that we learn how to tap in to writing, but writing in a way where it's going to reach your tribe, where it's going to reach your audience. There are people that are waiting to hear from you. Somebody is sitting out there wondering how can they get over this certain situation or get through this problem or jump over this hurdle whether it's in a relationship, whether it is dealing with school, even on a collegiate level, whether it is dealing with an illness or a job, or dealing with people in the workplace or the marketplace, or raising children, or starting a new business from ground zero. Whatever it is that God has given you, there are people that want to hear from you. Some of you may even say this, and this is not in my notes, but I want to say this to you. Some people may feel that there are so many authors, and I'm talking about the same thing that they're talking about. Listen, my sister and my brother, what God brought you through, only you can tell that story. Your story may resemble or have a same different tone to it, but guess what? Your message is your message. So let's share it. And I want you guys to just know this, but I'm going to just tell you something personally, because I remember when I first started out, I was trying to say everything to everybody. I wanted to reach men, I wanted to reach women, I even wanted to reach teenagers. I wrote a book for children, which is a good thing. It's a good thing because I took that book to Africa, South Africa, with me. So that was beneficial. But listen, on the mainstream, who are you talking to? Who are you willing or wanting to reach? Who are the people? Is it a group of men? Is it a group of women? Is it youth? Is it teens? Who is it? Millennials? Who is it? We need to be very, very specific when we are writing, so we can reach the right audience that God has for you. And I wanted to let you know that um, I personally wanted everybody to understand my message. I wanted everybody to relate to what my message was saying. But then God had to open my eyes. Then I realized that my message wasn't landing the way that it should, or it should have, because I was trying to reach here and reach there, and go here and go there and add this into the book so it can capture my readers who were men or who were women or teenagers. No, we need to be very specific and then do what God has told us to do when we're writing our book. God is so intentional, and He will always lead us and guide us in truth. But we have to be willing to understand and then listen to His voice. And in that moment, in that very moment, that's when I got clear. And I said, this is who I'm going to be called to help. These are the people that I'm going to be called and have been called to minister to. These are the people that I have been called to share my story so they can see what transformation looks like. And that's when the shift happened. That's when things changed. That's when I was able to write with clarity, because I knew that the people that God had called me to, guess what? It was more beneficial, and it worked. It worked out. So I'm here to let you know that you can have an impact when you become clear on what you need to write and who you need to write it for. I want to give you a truth. Here's a free ticket that you can take with you, okay? And go cash this in. If you speak to everybody, you reach nobody. I'm going to say that one again. I'm going to look at this camera over here. If you speak to everybody, you reach nobody. And I'm talking right here to this camera. If you speak to everybody, you reach nobody. I want to give you a couple of tips and a couple of points that you can use during your writing journey. Number one is identify who they are. Who are the people that you're going to be writing for? Who are the people that you're going to be talking to when you begin to write? Who is your book for? And you have to be very specific. You have to be very concise, and you must be very clear on who you're talking to. My first book, I never will forget. I was trying to write my story from a personal standpoint. And like I said earlier, I was trying to talk to everybody, talk to men, women, teens, even youth, because my situation was very sensitive and it was an area where a lot of people have and had experienced abuse or childhood adverse situations. But I had to be specific when I was talking and when I was writing. I had to go back and change a lot of things because God told me to share my story to women. And that's exactly what I did. So my book title was Beyond the Altar, but the subtitle was it was a guide for women who have experienced sexual abuse so they too can be healed whole and set free. So that was number one. You have to identify who you're writing to, okay, and who your book is for. Be very specific. Number two, this is number two. Number two is understand their struggle. Number two, again, is understand their struggle. What are they dealing with right now? And then you have to always be mindful of what pain are they in right now. And you have to learn how to address that. People want to know how you, not so much of what you went through, but how you got through it. How did God bring you out? How did God transform your life, your mind, your circumstance, your body physically? What did God do? So people want to know about that. Number three, this is number three. Somebody ought to say number three. Put number three in the comment. Number three is know what they need. Number three is know what they need. You have to know what they need, know what that transformation um, is that they're looking for. What is the transformation that they're looking for? That's number three. Put it all together. When you start to write, always keep in mind, identify who you're writing for, what your book is going to be for, okay, and who it's going to be for. Number two is you have to understand their struggles. What are some of the pain that they're going through? Or what are some of the pains that they're currently in right now? And number three, again, you have to know what they need. Yes, we know that God is all knowing. Yes, we know that God is um, at every place at every time. He's aware of it. But when you're writing, write down the things that you had to go through. Write down some of those things that you needed God to transform in your life or in that circumstance or in that situation. Write it down because somebody will relate to it and they need to hear from you. I want to give you an action step. I don't want to do all the talking. I want you to literally put this into action. That means start turning that wheel. Pick up that pen and start writing. Pick up that pencil and start writing. Pick up your phone, start typing it down. I want you to write one sentence. And the sentence is this book is for dot dot dot. Your action item for today is to write down one sentence that says this book is for dot dot dot. Who is your book for? If you need help on deciding what your target audience is, please let me know. I will give you some tips and we can get that thing done just like that. Okay, in the wink of my eye. It is so easy, it is so simple to create your audience, to identify with your audience. And then I want you complete it with one specific person. Who is that person? Is it a male or female? Is it a youth, a millennial? Is it for children? Write it down. Write down one group of people. Like I said, that group of people can be it could be a woman, it could be a man, it could be millennials, it can be I don't know the different age groups because everything's be changing like Gen X, Gen Y. Gen A, B, C, D, E. I'm just playing. It could be for you, teenagers, or even children. write it down. We need to be very specific. Thank you so much for joining us. Come on in the room. It's never too late. If you missed anything that I said previously, please go back and watch the replay. I want to give you a call to action on today. If you're ready to write your book, and if you really want to connect and make an impact, I say this all the time that an author should be able to do three things: to make an impact, to make an influence, and then to make an income. Okay. And one of these days I'll talk about all three because it does happen. It can happen. I am a testimony, I'm a witness. I have receipts, y'all. Okay. If you're ready to write your book and actually connect, and if you really want to transform lives and make an impact, I'm going to show you how to write it exactly and directly to your audience so you can be clear, concise, and then you will be able to minister to your audience. Now, I know that this might sound like a big thing, how to identify your audience. I'm sure some of you are even wondering, how can I connect to my audience? Listen, it is very possible and it's so easy. I will show you some quick little tips on how to zero in on who your audience is, who you want to talk to, who do you want to impact, who do you want to influence, and how do you want to make some income from writing your book. Listen, I am Brenda Thomas. I'm thankful to be in this space to share with you on how to identify your audience. Somebody's waiting to hear from you. I say this all this time. Stop sitting down on what God has given you. Stop waiting. It's time for that warrior on the inside of you to rise up and to write it down. Be a scribe for God. Be God's voice in the earth. Leave a legacy. Writing a book leaves a legacy for your children, for your children's children to 1,000 generations. I love you guys. Listen, this is our book. I'm sorry, our brunch and learn. This is where we come on and we give you some free tips and tools for about 15, 20 minutes so you can be encouraged, empowered, enlightened, and to be pushed forward. Every now and then we need a little push, right? So guess what? I'll be that pusher. I'll be your cheerleader. Again, thank you. I love you. I am Brenda Thomas. If you're ready to write your book, please go to, and you see that on the screen. Okay, you see that in that banner. Go to www.warriorswhowrite.com. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. Go to www.warriorswhowrite.com and then connect with me. I will reach out with you and I will walk with you on this journey of your book writing success. Talk to y'all soon. Love you.